So let's start with creating good image targets in EnTiTi Creator. The first thing that you need to know is what is an image target? Well, image target are the images that you use to track and overlay your augmentations. So if you are looking at this particular screen right here, this is your image target, and when you scan your image target, this 3D video will appear, for example. So ratings on image target. When you create image targets with EnTiTi Creator, you will get a star rating as I am showing here. You see that this is 5 stars, this is 5 stars, and this is 3 stars. So what does it mean? Okay, 1 star, basically if your image is less than 3 stars, I would recommend you to recreate or redesign your image and use only images with more than 3 stars. 3, 4, and 5. 5 is the best. So, what are the guidelines of a good image? Okay, the first thing that you need to make sure is that the image must use the proper specs and format. And number 2, you need to use a high quality image, good contrast, have lots of details and sharp edges, and obviously you also need a good lighting. So, let's see. Specification and format. Images should be in JPEG or PNG format, and the image size should be less than 1.5 megabytes. And we need high quality images. Do not use images with too small resolution. Here I give you a little bit of an example. The one on the left is a really small image, 640x480. You will only get like 4 stars. But if you use a higher resolution image, you will get 5 stars. And you need a good contrast and color. When we talk about contrast, what we are saying is actually we are looking for significant differences in color, which means you should try to avoid things that are similarly colored or has some smooth gradients. Here's an example of a 3-star image on your left. You can see that all of them is a little bit yellowy and there's very smooth contrast, which then makes it really hard to recognize things. Compare that to the flower, you can see all this real sharp contrast and the difference of the colors. There's the light and the dark, and also look at this black and white photo, which is also very good at color contrast. Have lots of details and sharp edges. The more of that is the better. For example, you can look at this rose here. There's not much things for the computer to actually track. So compare that to this chest here. You have more things to track with because of the details and also, of course, the good contrast of the image. A good lighting is recommended as a well-lit photo lets the system and also us humans to see the features, contrast and details. So that's all for me today. I hope by now you would understand what makes an image target good and what makes an image target bad, and I will see you again in the next video.